Hello, welcome to Gammy's Gone Crazy. I've lost count. Help me out here. I'm in the car, so I can't tell you. Am I day 20 now? I think I'm on day 20 of this nonsense. As you see, I'm in the car. I've been out. Today's Friday. Been out every single day this week. Even if it was just for an hour to just run a quick errand, I've been able to push myself to do that. It's good to get fresh air. I hate the winter. God, this is the most miserable time of the year for me. And having COVID during this time of year amplifies it 1,000 times. So let me give you an update. Still have humongous amounts of post-nasal drip coming out of my back of my throat, so it makes me think that I still probably have some kind of infection going on there. Still have an awful taste. Still having drenching night sweats. Last night, I think it was 2 or 3 times. Woke up just sopping wet. Sopping wet. Not running a fever. I don't get it. Again, I did read that this is some bizarre symptom of Omicron, and it's funny because I don't know how my husband and I could have 2 different variants. He lost his taste and smell. He's just getting it back as of yesterday. He said last couple days he's starting to taste more. I never lost my taste of sense and smell. Taste, sense of smell, I can't talk. But I definitely got these night sweats. And I ran fevers. He didn't run fevers. So, I don't know. Any little activity that I do exhausts me completely. Depletes me completely of any energy. It's strange for somebody like me who's always on the go to literally have to sit down every 3 minutes because I feel like I can't breathe and I feel like my heart's racing. All of it. It's horrible. We've gotten about 3 to 6 inches of snow, so you'll forgive me. I've got to pay attention to my driving right now. Although I was born and raised in upstate New York, so I know how to drive in this stuff. I'm on my way to the idiots. Those of you who are new will say, who is the idiot? Well, I have decided I will do an entire vlog on the idiot, so you can have a little background. He is the most disgusting human being, in my opinion, and he is the Webster's Dictionary definition of a narcissist. 100% narcissist. When his own 2 sons died, he could have cared less. Could have cared less. Didn't shed a tear. Didn't affect him at all. You could have told him that we were going to get a rainstorm. That's how he reacted. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a care. I go to see him so his wife no longer has to take care of him in any shape or form. I get paid out of his money. He doesn't even know this. I get paid very, very well for what little I do. And it's solely to take care of the house. It has nothing to do with him. I don't care for him at all. Other than I do bring in groceries once a week, and I do his laundry. But I don't have I want no contact with him at all. And I've had to make it clear several millions of times over and over again. Stay away from me when I'm in the house. Don't come into the same room and don't talk to me. I don't care about anything you have to say. I have no interest in anything that comes out of your mouth. And he doesn't get it because he's a narcissist. So he doesn't get it. He doesn't understand that he's all alone and there's nobody in the world who cares about him. When he dies, we'll have him cremated and nobody's going to ask for his ashes. It doesn't sink in with him. But I have to go for the money. I do it for the money. Solely for the money right now. It's the only way I can make any money right now, especially right now. But I may be able to get out of the house. I'm going to tell you, if it was a different season, I'd be out at my pool just soaking up the rays. That would have been so much more healing for me. But every day I wake up and think, it's not gone. I still have this feeling. I'm still not recovered. Which is surprising to me. I honestly thought that this would not last this long. I don't know what I thought, but I certainly didn't ever imagine this. In my wildest dreams did I ever imagine any of what's happened to me, because I've never in my life had experienced this type of illness. I wish it on my worst enemy, but again, I'm going to have some kick-ass antibodies when I'm done with this, right? And God has been good. He's kept me out of the hospital. I am extremely grateful for that. I will forever be grateful that I didn't have to end up in the hospital, because it's the worst place to be is in the hospital right now. Especially right now when we're having such a... I knew January was going to be bad. And I said this back in November. I said, come January, we're going to get blasted with this crap. And then it will go back down. But January's going to be really rough. And here I am hopefully at the end of this. I said to my husband last night, I said, I kind of feel like I'm turning the corner finally. I was feeling a little bit better last night. You know, I said, I feel like I'm starting to turn a corner. It's not a huge corner, but it is what it is. So thank you for coming on. Thank you for checking on me. And especially, most importantly, thank you for your prayers. You know, somebody who's never had any lung issues ever. I've never had pneumonia. I've never had bronchitis. Never had asthma. Never had any issues in my lungs. I feel like that was the most compromised, is that my O2 was very unsteady those first couple weeks. I still am OCDing on putting my oximeter on my finger constantly, because I feel like I'm out of breath, and then it will read 97. So I'm not out of breath, but I feel that way. But I don't have anything going on in there that I know of. Anyway, it's the nurse in me. Part of it is, you know, nurses are the biggest hypochondriacs because we know too much. So, thank you for stopping by again, as I said, and I'm going to go to the idiots, and when I feel better, I will sit down. It will probably be a very, very long vlog, and maybe I'll do it in several different sessions. I don't know. I mean, most people are just going to be saying, which I've heard, and I'm not exaggerating, hundreds of times, you have to write a book. You have to write a book. Because you can't make the crap I'm going to tell you about this person up. You can't make it up. It's so unbelievable that he got away with what he did my entire life. And God only knows how much longer than that, before I even came around. And it wasn't until I came from under the covers, and he had no idea that I was going to show my face. He thought he was going to get scot-free. When I showed up unexpectedly after 55 years, his whole world came crashing down. But being a narcissist, doesn't really care. All right, so I will come back on and give an update at some point. Bye-bye.